Half empty cup of some Hennessy. Wonder what's gonna be the death of me. Whenever it comes, fucking let it be. Tonight, babe, let's roleplay as enemies.
And today we are watching Joy Taylor is down bad after being fired for this. Now we all know why Joy Taylor was probably fired for, bro. Popping and locking, bro. Based off of the things that I've heard or seen or read through the grapevine, Joy Taylor was really, you know, giving it up to climb the corporate ladder. Eventually, you know, you get what's coming to you. But let's get to it.
Joy Taylor's career will never be the same, and here's why.
January 2025 was supposed to start off as a new year, a new beginning. We were supposed to make those changes, join the gym, and stop watching OnlyFans. And for me, well, I'm still fat and out of shape and clapping myself all the way up. But hey, I wasn't the only person that had a New Year's resolution. Joy Taylor did too. It was supposed to be a new year with new hopes until, well, she got caught up in a big ass lawsuit from a person that she knew by the name of Nushan Faraji, a makeup artist who worked with her at Fox Sports. And this lawsuit was a whistleblower because it told on a few people. Number one, Skip Bayless. Nushan Faraji said that,
nah, you already know this nigga on demon time, bro. You already know this nigga doing some real slimy, grimy shit, bro. We just waiting for that shit to come out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure it ain't too far around the corner, bro. Bro's not that good at, you know, with electronics and shit. He probably did some dumbass shit that leaves an easy trail to his dumb ass. But anyway, let's continue.
Skip Bayless was trying to do this to her cheeks and was willing to pay a lot of money to access the box. Number two, it brought up Charlie Dixon, who at the time was the Fox Sports programming executive.
Bro, like he talked like, today we're gonna be watching. Damn, I'm fucked up. Damn, that's fucked up. I shouldn't have said that one. I shouldn't have said it. But it do look like bro talk with a lisp. Like, if we gonna keep it a stack, it looked like bro talk with a lisp. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
And yes, he was also trying to hit Nushan Faraji too, but in April, he got fired. Then also, we had
I thought you about to say bro got killed. I'm like, damn, okay, shit about to get really rough.
Emmanuel Acho, who is typically on Fox Sports too. He's been on several programs, including those with Joy Taylor. And remember, Emmanuel Acho always plays the role of a very wholesome guy, a politically correct guy, a very well-spoken guy.
You can't trust a nigga that's too politically correct. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't got no shit in your head that you believe that ain't really politically correct. You telling me there's not one thing that you could bring up that, like, you know, the politically correct people will be look at you kind of like, you know, you probably, like, shouldn't think that, or, you know, type shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't be too clean. Don't make no sense, bro.
Just got done with rehearsal for the new show Speak, and I got to take a moment to shout out my co-host Joy Taylor. A woman, a black woman, daily show, sports. Do you all realize how hard it is to get into the position that she is in?
Sorry, Acho. They fired.
That was right after he got it. He got that shit, hopped in the car and said, yo, shout out to Joy Taylor. Everybody go follow her. You know what I'm saying? That was right after he got some.
Fired Joe ass too. But let's get back to the lawsuit. Nushan Faraji said that basically Skip Bayless was trying to pay her for, you know, sexual benefits, and also Charlie Dixon. He wanted to clap those cheeks too. But at the same time, Charlie Dixon was clapping Joy Taylor's cheeks, and also Emmanuel Acho was clapping Joy Taylor's cheeks at the same time. Like, stop the show. I want to know, was y'all enrolled at No Condom Community College? Because, I mean, it seems like y'all was clapping, and especially Dixon and Skip Bayless, who's married. Was there any protection going on?
Hell no, to the no. Yeah.
Anyways, when Nushan Faraji told Joy Taylor this, she got a few responses from Joy Taylor. Number one, get over it. It's just what happens here, right? And number two, hey, if something happens to me, I'll just tell the media that it's sexual harassment and I'll be anyway. And yes, I'm getting my cheeks clapped to move up in the company, which she didn't say so far out there, but like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do, right? And people were kind of wondering about this because Joy Taylor was one of the few women that were in the industry. I'm in the male-dominated sportscaster league and stuff like that. And to be honest, a lot of people don't like Joy Taylor's takes and they're not good. It's not like she's Shannon Sharp or anything. So how the hell was she moving up anyway?
He's right, you know.
And then this lawsuit came out and then the whole world went crazy, right? Joy Taylor was denying these allegations. Nushan Faraji is just upset. But then, like I said, Charlie Dixon immediately got fired in April. But before that, this happened.
So they're saying Joy Taylor has been suspended by FS1 in stunning turn of events. The article then continues on. Ryan Glass Spiegel, this is a post that says, Glass break, Joy Taylor has missed at least 3 days of Speak on FS1 this week because she was sidelined by the network.
Joy Taylor got suspended. And of course, we started seeing Joy Taylor on a bunch of podcasts, like Paul Pierce's podcast, The Truth. And she was talking like very freely, talking openly about like sex and dating younger men. And I mean, like cursing and just kind of being herself. And so I kind of thought that was interesting because a lot of times when I see some of the other people, Stephen A. Smith, he may say 1 or 2 curse words, but he's very, very like cautious of how he represents himself outside of ESPN. But when Joy Taylor was out there, she was just basically going out there just booty clapping it up. And she was talking about all kind of stuff, like very, very openly. And I thought that was weird.
Yeah, if you a public figure and you're like on TV, especially like sports TV, shit like that, like you shouldn't be over here talking about, you know, booty clapping, as O'Shea Jackson would say. You know, you should kind of keep things under wraps. You know, you are a TV person, and TV, you need to be clean. So you can't be saying certain shit.
For somebody who represents Fox Sports. But fast forward! Then speculations were coming out, like about Joy Hall and what's going on with certain shows like Speak, The Facility, and Breakfast Ball. And also, remember, like ESPN is still killing it, and ever since Fox Sports lost Shannon Sharp, it just wasn't looking good, right? And then we got this particular news. Joy Taylor is officially out as Fox Sports 1 cancels Speak, The Facility, and Breakfast Ball. Okay? All of this comes back to the beginning. Rewind! Now again, leading up to the firing, many people were speculating about Joy Taylor's position as a woman in sports. And there were 2 opinions about this if she was indeed guilty.
If everything this hairstylist alleges is true,
I feel like I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that.
especially as it pertains to the hairstylist and Joy, then we know that Joy, again, per the complaint, is not above using physical relationships to advance in the workplace. And that's a behavior that we do not encourage, because a lot of people who don't use physical relationships to try to get ahead
Usually
will often face harassment.
So the first thing is this. Joy Taylor, if she did do this, which it looks like she most likely did because she got let go. Okay, you're willing to do anything to get where you want to be, which is even sleeping with men, older white men, to have positions in the company, despite the fact that you're not good. I guess you would call that booty clapping DEI.
Got him!
Yeah,
Bro,
basically
what?
your DEI includes cheek clapping. And so not only is that bad for women, but this could increase sexual harassment encounters or situations.
They're used to shorties booty clapping sounding to climb up in, in rank, right? Because the last 10, girls, or let's not say 10, the last couple of girls did some booty clapping to go up in rank. So now they think, oh, if she was booty clapping to go up in rank, you might be also booty clapping to go up in rank. So do you want to go up in rank and booty clap? You know what I mean? Like, bad plays, bad plays.
For women who actually want to do the work in male-dominated fields based on talent and based on meritocracy, that's one way to look at it. Or number two.
And so if this is something that Joy allegedly did, then the public's perception of her, one from men, is going to be one of distrust because, you know, she's willing to lie on men, allegedly, to get to where she wants to go. And for women, it's a betrayal because if women are already dealing with harassment in the workplace, they don't need to deal with another woman who would either encourage it or look the other way.
The public perception of Joy Taylor is that men would have a big distrust of her, right? And people would not believe in what she's saying because she's doing this. And this is also, the second part of this is also very true. But just think about this if you were a man.
If I could sleep my way to the top, I'd be at the top. I'd have been at the top, actually. I can confidently say, as a man, if I was in sports and broadcasting and communications and all that, and my goal was to get on TV as an analyst and with aspirations of having my own show down the line, and I was in an interview with a woman executive, and she was like, well, I don't know. I just don't know about you. I mean, what are you willing to do for this opportunity?
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's terrible behavior. Terrible behavior, but niggas will go for it, bro. Terrible, bad plays, horrible plays. But I would say most niggas would go for it. Be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm trying to climb the ladder a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Dangerous game to play though, because you are on the losing end every single time, right? Let's say she decided to flip on you one day. You know what I'm saying? You donezo. You out of there.
And I'm like, oh, ma'am, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I'm all in. And she's like, all in, you say? Well, I'll tell you what, darling. You break my back and I'll scratch yours.
Just think about this. As a man, you can't get an opportunity in female-dominated things, for the most part, just based on looks. Unless it's Tyler Perry.
Jeez.
I mean, that's alleged. Don't get mad at me at all, right? But if men could sleep their way to the top, they most likely would, and that's the situation. But usually men, we always have to gain what we gain based on merit. Maybe not all the time, but most of the time. And here's the situation about Joy Taylor.
And then also, if things go sideways, you not gonna, you know, most of the time, you're not gonna blow up the spot. You know, she said, oh, if anything happens, then I'll just say it was a, you know, actual assault. What? How you a willing participant and then you gonna blow up the whole spot? Like, that shit don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So niggas won't do that. Damn near niggas can't do that. Damn near. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't really see no cases like that. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's plenty of dudes that, you know, you say, you know what, you know, I'll bang out this executive one time. You know what I'm saying? And kept it, took it to the grave. It was like, that was a step I had to take. You feel me? And I took my step. But, yeah, anyway.
And Emmanuel Acho. Outside of these
But, okay, so this one, her sleeping with him, I don't know how that gets her up a level. You know, her sleeping with the other dude, maybe. She probably just wanted to sleep with bro. And he was taking the cheeks. And then he got pulled into a scandal because she was giving up the cheeks to everybody.
horrendous claims, what was the real issue? Well, all three shows struggle with low viewership. Now, where is she going to go next? People think that she's going to be on OnlyFans, getting cheeks clapped. I don't know, right? But the reality is this. You may be able...
She would make a bag, though. She'll make a quick bag. What she's probably about to start doing is start calling people out. Just like she said she would. She about to start calling people out, you know, to say, this person did this and this person did that. You know, type shit. But they didn't fire her because they knew if they fired her, she was going to blow up the spot. What they did, they canceled the shows. They didn't want her to get too mad, such that she blow up the spot, which is crazy because everybody else got fired, but you get to be gently let down because they feel like you might be a hazard to everything.
To get yourself into certain situations, but your talent or skill set will show where you should be. And yes, Joy Taylor was on Fox Sports, and maybe she was good with somebody else on the show, but nobody comes to see Joy Taylor like we come to see Colin Cowherd or Shannon Sharp on ESPN Now or Stephen A. Smith. No, nobody wants to see her. And so eventually the talent will tell the real story anyway, which I'm not going to say she has zero talent, but not enough that people want to watch her. Like, let's just look at this here on YouTube. I'm a dusty YouTuber, been in the game for a decade. Okay, I don't have any contracts or anything like that. If people don't want to watch me, they won't. But I have to give them a reason to watch me. And now I'm competing against everybody now. Shannon Sharp, Paula Pierce, all the people. And guess what? Your boy O'Shea is still killing it! That's called being competitive and being good based on who you are. Now, if it's Joy Taylor, I mean, I don't know. If she can't compete at Fox Sports, can she come on YouTube or make a podcast? I probably don't think that she would be good. I mean, she would have some followers, but again, she's not the kind of person that you would wake up every day and want to watch Joy Taylor. I just don't think that.
Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that other shit. If y'all want to go get one of my art toys, go over to bagboytoys.com. But other than that, I love y'all. Peace.